喂 ，hello， 唔好意思，喂頂，頭先熄咗咪添，怪得知你哋完全睇唔到我啦，講乜啦？咁點搞啊？等多10分鐘重新嚟過啦，不如，嗨由佢啦，反正直播嚟啫，聽唔聽到？各位朋友聽到麼？聽唔聽到啊？喂，俾啲反應啊，唔該，唔覺意熄咗咪啊嘛，有冇反應啊各位？聽唔聽到啊 ？Hello， 聽到嗎？原來唔係我講咗勁多廢話咯，我仲要係 O 晒嘴咯，頭先熄咗咪喎。我想問game 聲會唔會太大 ？game 聲會唔會太大？同埋畫面靚唔靚？會唔會窒？聽到 OK。係啦 ，game 聲會唔會太大？唉，唔理啦，開始咗先算。我係講咗勁多廢話咯，啱啱？陰公。好，我哋一齊睇電影啦。即係咧，喺 YouTube 直播電影唔得噶嘛，但係玩呢隻 game 係當電影咁睇係得噶嘛，咁所以係抵嘅，我覺得。其實我好享受，因為我去到戲院就唔中意講嘢噶啦，咁但係係咯，直播 OK 啊，直播本身講嘢講開嘢啊嘛，唔會太大好啦。
They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
喂佢咁快有俄羅斯輪盤玩
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman. A philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder,
if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
我都要隱藏真正嘅自己。
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori.
如果 PC 版可以揀字幕嘅 ，PS4 我就唔清楚啦。
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning
that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
they happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
莫利呢個叫莫利嘅手指冚即係點啊？劈落去佢部手機度啊？安全系統，我應該要望下莫利。
Certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
望完佢咯喎，係咪劈咧注視？算啦，望下佢部手機先。
Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
望完㗎啦，咁點樣劈佢部手機啊
I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
哦，
Encrypting
唔
your
係劈佢部
signal.
手機，係 hack
Last thing
佢
we
部
want
手
is for
機。
him to know you're here.
咩反應嚟㗎？劈佢部手
You
機。
should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a bad...
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
靚女嚟喎。呢個。
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
尋找刺激嘅
I'm looking
片
for。something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a
問好
damn.
人啊！
I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him. You'd better gear...
跟我
Stay
來啊！
close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
子彈要飛，
Okay.
好搞笑
No
喎。
one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now,
18金啊
let's get
嗱，
started.
未夠18歲嘅朋友請你離開，請你離開呢個劇院。
Get
多
out
人
there.
劇院正在上演蝙蝠俠。
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
喂，
Get
唔
back
好，
inside!
係大鑊啦！我唔記得睇添，好似俾佢扮。喂啊，唔好啊！要撳掣嘅，頂你啊！我以為拉滑鼠啊，
Al,
點
let
知係
Gordon know
撳
what's
掣。
happening.
他關掉。
Hey, no one leaves!
一晚直播，喂，點解會係耳掣嘅？頂啊！再嚟。雪雞哇！好煩啊隻 game。其實我玩過好多次啊，我想講。
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
830係咩嘢啊？300又入翻嚟啦。
What you
一
did
齊
to
睇
that
戲啊！
man, knocking him out like that. How did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that.
我係一個多才多藝嘅人嚟㗎，
Yeah, I'm
所以我識
a
打
man
功
of many
夫㗎。
talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
唔使多，唔使客氣。下刮應該唔會嘅。
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
我話俾你聽啦，我玩咩 game 都唔叻，呢啲 game 最叻。啱啱啲手指未擺落個位度啫。哇！我嘅跑車到啦。
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
咦，
A
原來有裝
madman in a
備。
mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler?
He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
其實蝙蝠俠裏邊，你哋最中意邊個反派又或者係邊個正派係得兩個啫，冇理由係戈登啦。
Be ready for a fight.
一係蝙蝠俠，一係陸軍。戈登係警長嚟嘅。呢隻就係蝙蝠俠嘅內部敵人啊，叫做。同埋謎語人個裝束係咪有少少奇怪咧？
Anything you want. Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Mori. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Wow.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive.
唔講你以為玩緊恐懼鬥室。
And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches.
使用無人機，我想問你哋係咪聽到我把聲？我驚你哋 game 聲太大。
I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
所有平台都有啊呢隻 game。
Cashier's booth.
收銀機。
Just need to take out the guard.
其實玩嘅嘢係好少嘅咋，通常都係睇啊。你見我依家呢啲咁嘅偵察咁嘅嘢先係玩，又冇咩嘢。
Casino patrons,
無辜嘅路人。
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
仲有邊度咧？呢個
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
直接去射佢喎，應該射低佢喎。What the？ 大家見到啲動作係冇細膩咧。因為我好專心咁樣玩。
Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
好專心咁撳掣。咩嚟㗎？要睇咩啊
Batman, we can't get in.
入唔到去。
The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
18金啊
No, I don't believe that's it.
哇，好痛啊！見到都痛啊！
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you. 震撼喎！哎呀，頂！我撳咗 Control 喎，低 B。低能點會撳咗 Control 啊？受死啦！維京盾牌。
Batman, you're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
好快嘅啫，邊度咁多卡？邊度咁得卡得咁耐啊？ 鬧係點樣鬧啊？喂！有得慢喎呢個。喂，點解咁煩嘅？以前唔使撳咁多嘢嘅喎。喂，慢動作，勁慢咯。
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
乜水嚟㗎呢個？其實好慢嘅香港。哇！呢條友咁似柯南入邊嗰個咩嘅？ 射他，受死啦！暈咗，咪好似柯南嗰個黑色嗰個影子人咯。
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since, well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back. And I'm taking what's mine.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon,
completely
now!
At my... Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Wait.
Let me show you how it was done. Back in the day.
哦，我知點解佢反應啊，轉咗打字啊，跟住佢冇反應。唉，賴嘢，低能，點解咁做啊？
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
其實一啲都唔血腥，我整得唔係好血腥啫嘛。
Well, since I left town, everyone's very impressed with you.
啱啱喺度打緊字啊，低能，佢完全冇反應咯，我撳啲掣，我就係覺得
Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
哇，咁都兜得翻你好嘢喎。
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock.
蝙蝠俠今晚應該會死好多次，我冇辦法嘅喎。佢要我撳 shift， 但我一 shift 就轉咗係打字啊嘛，咁啱啱咪勁低能咯。
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Now.
呢啲冇問題啊，蝙蝠俠完全。你睇下依家係黃色噶嘛，即係下次我要死定啲啦。佢最戇居係要我撳 shift 啊嘛，咁我 shift set 咗係要嚟打字啊嘛。
Let me show you how it was done.
死關咩事
？Back in the day.
其實好，佢俾我啲時間係好多㗎。哇係，佢咩事？我有咩要撳？快啲嚟！哇，嘔血啊！你仲唔死？我係唔會死我係唔會死第二次嘅男人嚟嘅。
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
哦，冇啊，冇啊！唔好死字啊！等我吹多陣勢先。喂，同我傾多陣偈先啦。死啦！咁鋪真係要死啊！哎呀！喂，唔得喎，夾爆咗喎！黐孖筋！喂，你唔係又要我再嚟過啊
？Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
唔係，我就係要睇佢點死啊嘛！如果唔係，係咪啊？呢個點玩啊？睇睇先。
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
點樣跟住電源走啊？哇！咩叫跟住電源走啊？我唔明喎。今次俾人爆兩下頭，好慘啊！第二個頭都冇埋啦。隻 game 我想講係8月8先出㗎。咁你話新定舊啦？你話遲唔遲啦？今日8月9
It just doesn't do it for me.
點樣跟住線路走啊？唔係我中意睇佢個頭點樣飛出嚟啫，你哋唔知我啦。我梗係有心卡㗎啦，係咪啊？擺到明又有心卡啦。
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
都要跟住線路走啊！我頂你個肺啊！能量盒去到爆啦你！佢嗰啲提示咁廢嘅，中啊！
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
You thought that stunt with Mori would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
喂，唔好咁啦！又要我打字喎，撳住先。哎呀！呢下係哇！我仲以為佢會射去邊個位度。武術大師嚟啊，係點會怕區區一個謎語人啊？
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
講咩嚟㗎？ 我都覺得奇怪，謎語人點解會咁廣大？喂，咩料啊？要我撳咁多掣嘅，我唔係好慣。
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
啊！我玩完第一章咯 ！Oh my god！ 應該玩完第一章我諗。我以為佢會射第三隻腳咯，蝙蝠俠有三隻腳㗎嘛。Hello， 勤力得。佢呢隻 game 就唔係話似咩風格，係做開都係咁嘅。我未完，我以為第一章咁快完添。其實蝙蝠俠係有第一季嘅，我依家玩緊第二季咯。數時攞啊，直頭應該會爆炸咁樣。點解無啦啦會有故事出品人？係咪即係完啊？張哲導演。
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help, dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help.
咦，原來 back off 等於滾啊！哎呀，長知識啊
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler, and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
扭打係咩啊？
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it.
真係好串喎。
Let's keep being honest with each other.
呢個浸浸。第一章唔係完啊，媽咪團定係開始啊？我喺大樓。咦？完咗，好嘢！應該完咗。未喎，頂！我成日以為完添，佢得5章，應該好快玩完啦。肥婆係咁，唔係個個肥婆都係咁嘅。
What an eventful evening! I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al.
點解阿福會慢咗嘅
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
古典樂
Can't go wrong with the classics.
我把聲係有啲細聲定係點啊？其實我把聲細聲唔緊要嘅喎，大家都係睇戲㗎。你聽我聽到少少嘢。
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
開始工作啊！我記得我以前呢玩到嚟又係基地呢個位啦，跟住我係可以呢玩到又中筆嘅，可能係叻到中筆，叻到中筆。誒呢個咪上次見過雙面人啊，哈維丹特啊。咁上集見過啦，係啦，我啲片就唔喺度啊，大家唔使揾唔到我啲片㗎啦，你哋。企鵝啊！阿克漢小姐。原來我打敗咗3個，但係其實我淨係記得雙面人。企鵝我已經唔係我嗰陣時玩嘅時候係得2張嘅啫咁講。有中文係啊，有中文㗎啦。因為佢做埋我哋市場啊嘛，咁佢咪會有中文咯。
Selena, she'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
Selena， 有 Selena。
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
呢隻 game 所有平台都有咁滯喎，遊戲平台加埋電腦咯。當局注視謎語人發電，睇下謎語人先。
Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind.
Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious?
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
冇咁長嘅，當局檔案又係咩啊？
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
我真其實隻 game 都唔短喎，成日以為佢可能百幾蚊，跟住佢又得5張咁。我之前玩5張好似冇咁用。喂，唔知佢會唔會出，淨係玩第一張就完呢？依家我都唔係好清楚。編碼呢個係睇人哋，因為係嗰間公司出㗎嘛。蝙蝠俠呢個都係第2季嚟㗎啦。
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
打開佢啦！點開㗎？哇！咩嚟㗎？係咁戳佢啊？我頂咩？叫我戳，但係我彈咗佢出字窗咯，跟住停咗咯，個芒燒咗。請移動向下啦。喂，咁好玩嘅喂，又要喺度戳啦喂，不斷咁樣戳。
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
唔啱喎！我有一隻眼睇唔到我係邊個，獨眼 Jack 盲眼的正義，咩縫針孔啊，獨眼 Jack。
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a Jack. Specifically a one-eyed Jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes.
我頂有錯
Besides, he can still see.
會唔會係阿福呢下
So
笑
it's
咗
probably not that.
我覺得係阿福咯。喂，咁冇噶咯喎，盲目嘅正義穿針孔。
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the
我
object?
頂錯鬼晒咯。
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
誒，好似啱喎。
Look at these strange grooves.
尋找能使用光碟的物品。電腦啊！唔好嚇我喎，唔係電腦係咩？電影飛都有。點樣懟隻光碟入去啊？我頂咩？唔係懟光碟入去咩？咩係電影飛啊？我之前嘅，上一季嘅。喂，光碟機喺邊先得㗎，大佬？指個位嚟睇下，唔好咁孤寒。問下福斯。
Your guess is as good as mine。
係啊，我揾唔到光碟機啊！喺邊喂？仲有光碟機咩咁？點解有兩件嘅？死啦！真係卡關嘅喎咁樣，定着上身好啊
？Lucius's latest model never ceases to impress
我諗光碟機唔係呢邊，我哋行翻去部電腦度啊！有冇得跑㗎？即係得電腦嘅啫喎。咁奇怪嘅，哪裏有光碟機啊？發電？唔關事啊！哎呀，原來咁樣會彈出嚟。我受夠啦！光碟機喺邊啊？會唔會喺呢度啊？完全冇啊！我睇睇先，有冇提示？冇提示，好，冇提示喎，點樣辦啊？喂，邊度有光碟機啊？再問下福士，問到啦。但佢係咁叫我用電腦喎，我用到冇得用為止啦，試下。其實喺褲袋咯，光碟機喎，唔係光碟喎。係咪要我睇晒佢先？咁把炮啊！睇晒咪睇晒佢咯。又唔關事喎，發電呢？發電都冇啊！又撳錯咗啲。等一等先，喺下邊嗰度係咩啊？咩喺下邊嗰度啊？喂，唔好上機住，唔該。我要揾光碟機，應該就喺下邊嗰度啦。睇呢度有冇光碟機？喂，大佬，嗰個唔係光碟機，留聲機嚟嘅喎，大佬。頂，真係光碟機原來喺度。
A record needle。
O 嘴。吓？我頂你啊！呢個叫光碟，呢個磁碟嚟嘅喎。
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself, unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
我真係估唔到咯，原來留聲機可以播光。
I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
呢部留聲機。
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany?
Really? Your daughter working alongside you? How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Oh, 太開心啦！即係現實做唔到咧，玩 game 咧享受下呢啲揸靚車嘅 feel 都唔錯。點解阿福盲咗？我唔知喎，我上季就係玩咗2張啫喎，所以可能阿福唔知點樣盲，我都好奇怪咁樣變咗單眼路。
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
點樣換嚟換去啊 ？Hello。
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
我上次都唔記得玩到邊添啦，我淨係記得啊貓女無啦啦俾人虐打咯，啊唔係俾我打，啱啱有隻小
updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
咁大鑊一嘢拍死隻小強，好恐怖喎！
This is the thing you were talking about?
寄生蟲喎
One
又。
of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Show me.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
我想問，如果我呢度咧唔撳掣，會唔會死咗？俾個盒爆死咗。
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
哇，邊個嚟㗎
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
咁奇怪嘅呢部嘢。
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
港女嘅。
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new
係我
boss.
公事 bad 啊嘛。
I got you a present. A micro-drone
咁大
prototype
餅
I
嘢。
developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
你太好啦，多謝晒。
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look... You look...
Well, please, just don't say it.
唔好話我老咗。
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on? Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with?
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation. Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
Well, I'll let him tell you himself, but he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh no.
Yeah, every now and then his hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Catch
you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle.
I
never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Well, do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means a great deal to me. I'd like to share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates. Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
受咗心理創傷而手震喎，但係其實我哋今次玩嘅蝙蝠俠就係要解開阿福點解會戴眼罩嘅係啦，戴眼罩之謎。我相信係咁。
I'll be down in my office.
Keep me in the loop about that thing.
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
佢嗰啲選項全部都渣渣地喎，我揀完我都唔知自己揀咗啲乜嘢嘅，俾自己舒服啲啦，咁樣做型贏晒。
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe.
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world. Right? Stands to reason I run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But
a conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
I did not.
Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so.
Did he
do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. See, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my lord. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
唔係，我覺得呢啲可能係業餘翻譯嘅，我可能用緊業餘翻譯版咯，可能有專業版咧。
Are you talking? What did you figure out?
可能有幾個版本咧，一個係為開心。
Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
爆炸！
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius,
we really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius.
葛咸同高譚都啱嘅，高譚都啱嘅，葛咸喺香港啊嘛。葛咸城。
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
邊個搞呢壇嘢？我會照顧你個囡囡㗎啦，放心啦。
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham. That's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
唔係要令到佢變成屋企人係得一個方法嘅啫。
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
娶佢做妾侍，但係大婆都未有喎，又唔係太差嘅。
None of this feels real.
不過我諗英文會好啲。
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true.
學下英文都好啊，我覺得。
He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
由於喺香港國話揀咩都冇問題，我就全部揀晒第一項。
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
一人喪身十死人死。
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
一人喪身十四人死亡，即係點啊？我冇睇到喎。
It's okay. It's okay.
頭先係咁樣翻譯嘅咩？喂，好大鑊喎咁樣，太急咯！如果係咁。
Trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
14人受傷係嘛？
There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
Hello， 軒仔。
It doesn't.
只係一般嘅公務事，我會講俾你聽。
Please tell me. For my own sanity.
我會講俾你聽，但係唔係呢度。翻到我屋企先。
What do you mean?
我慢慢同你講。
Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
講大話
I need to
先啦。
know.
梗係唔關事啦。
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never.
哇，好虛偽喎！原來蝙蝠俠可以有咁虛偽嘅一面。
Oh God. I'm so sorry.
好慘，我覺得。喂，其實隻 game 好玩在係咁咯，應該。
Just don't know who to blame.
令到蝙蝠俠變成一個真正嘅賤人先得我。
I miss him so much.
成功啦！我哋嘅關係改變咗咯。
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
喂，點解小丑喺度嘅？
For that, we can all be grateful.
即係小丑做㗎啦。
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have.
拉走佢先。
Whoa! What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
喂，你唔好話俾我聽呢個唔係小丑啊嘛？
Jeez, Bruce,
肯定係小丑嚟㗎嘛？綠色頭髮。
Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
一定係你死。
See, I thought it might make you feel better.
咦？我覺得要同
Thank you, John.
張生
That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good.
我覺得要同張生扮 friend 係啦。咁我要成為一個真正嘅賤人咧，咁就要同啲賤人咧 friend， 跟住同啲好人咧就搞對抗。 睇會點先？跟住最後蝙蝠俠會唔會變咗壞人？真係真真正正嘅 Batman。I'm
the new guy now.
So Batman.
It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls.
咦 ，West 你頭先走咗？喂，點解咁似男人嘅呢邊呢個？How
did you get out? Oh my God！
點走㗎
？Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
哦，係喎。阿小丑係令到一個咧小丑女嘅中意咗佢嘅，醫生嚟㗎嘛？心理醫生嚟嘅小丑女。
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox.
你唔好太睇小喎，既然中意蝙蝠俠，一定睇晒啲電影嘅。
A husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant.
但我又唔記得佢哋 friend 過咯。
Wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
我諗我真係爭你人情。
I didn't agree to that.
等我還俾你。
But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
張三已經記住咗我啦。
A vital link in our chain has left us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce, that special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone
其實我覺得呢個小丑有啲似哈利波特嗰隻多比喎。
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
Oh, I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun.
超級開心仔啊！我哋會玩到。
I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
對住攝影機微笑。
Thank you, Bruce. That's a good one. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys.
好啦，拜拜。
I should warn you though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out.
啲有牙齒人
He's
喎
a
呢兩
thief
條友。
and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
低能嘅殺人冇禮貌，原來冇禮貌係重要過殺人，重罪過殺人。
Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd.
聽到新聞算啦。
Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said
講到會幫你啊，張生。
Tell me what you know.
快啲揾你四出嚟啦！
Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
張生。
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry.
我點解佢咁難出嘅？
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know.
既然係好朋友，我就相信佢會翻嚟。
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
密切咁樣追蹤緊呢個謎語人啊！其實我哋揾嘅目標係李四。拜拜，差唔多完啦嘛？第一章玩咁耐嘅咩？喂，真係未完喎，12:05AM。啱喎，同我哋依家嘅時間非常之吻合啊！
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
我哋睇睇要去邊啊？46街數字。
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
A construction site at the center of 46th, abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
頂，其實我都覺得唔係掃緊條街，根本上阿高登喺度描述條街咯。
Anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about down the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come out.
係好慢。Oh no！ 好似仲慢過行屍走肉添喎，好安靜。正常嘅，你哋當睇戲咁睇嘅話。同埋點解一張可以玩咁耐嘅？我印象中一張個零鐘乜都搞掂㗎喎。
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
又要揾嘢啊！卡片，熊仔卡片。
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
剪報咯。
Vain, isn't he?
冇啦，呢度咧馬騮雕像。哇！頂你啊，冇眼嘅啲馬騮。
Speak no evil.
仲有得落去添。Oh no!
Damn it! It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
咦？佢教我點行？會點會咁多夾萬嘅？謎語人真係中意玩猜謎語啊！
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
睇咗啲乜嘢出晒血。
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
耳仔呢
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
融化，俾人燒過嚟。仲有邊度隻手呢
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
電話
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
唔係咁蠢係嘛？即係入去啊？我唔使入嘅，睇嘅啫。
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
謎語人另外一個變態裝。
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
有幾變態啊
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
中咗試下好窮。
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
我條友一定係擺咗佢入。
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
我分鐘俾佢混埋入去。
Budge. It must be locked in place.
咦，隻手指喺度喎，係嘛？誒，要玩連結喎。連去邊啫喂，大佬
This torture device is different from the one in the casino. It's not designed to sever fingers after he caught fire.
熱嘅地板連去隻鞋度啊嘛，應該。等先，條友去邊啊？哦鞋，咁佢條屍咧，缺失嘅手指。係喎，對鞋連翻去呢度。我原來可以拉過嚟嘅。啲手指喺齊，極大嘅熱量，但係哦頂你個肺啊對鞋！
The fingers were severed after he caught fire.
咩啊？着火之後先俾人切斷隻手指，咁麻煩㗎！天光處理唔關下邊事啊嘛。
I need to look at this from a different angle.
監視器，睇個監視器先。
Scratches on the monitor.
有刮痕。
The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
唔係啊，要望齊晒啲嘢先。睇呢度啲符號先。
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There
are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
好啦， 手指就斷咗啦。跟住你鞋嗰度睇唔翻啊？你對鞋喺邊啊？呢度有對鞋嘅。檢查燒溶咗嘅鞋。
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
咁啊，梗係對鞋又拉翻嚟呢邊啦。
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing bad shooting to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
呢個係好合理嘅分析。
I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
佢發光係射出去啫嘛，唔係射入嚟啊嘛。
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
好偵探遊戲。
They don't see eye to eye.
咁佢一定要解謎嘅喎呢隻嘅。因為你唔解謎唔得啊。
Maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
本身已經係文字遊戲。不過我中意佢係嗰啲動畫細緻咯，呢個文字遊戲。射出都係
strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
好正常啊！我都俾佢嘅節奏嚇親啊！偏光呢度係連去邊啊？偏光應該連個窗度，非常好。
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
我睇嚟蝙蝠俠要入去嗰陣啊！仲有咩睇啊？注視。
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
GCPD.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find
you. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead.
所以你轉咗 icon 我就唔係好記得究竟係邊個 West。我記得你之前係應該係一幅景嚟嘅，係啦。中文咧係啊，玩蝙蝠俠都要玩中文啦，你睇 Running Man 都要睇廣東話啦，合埋隻眼就睇片。香港個好想有呢個功能喎，合埋隻眼就睇到片，仲要人哋唔知你睇咩片。
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
但你聽日好早返工喎。聽講你都中意 Batman 嘅喎，我印象中。喂，呢個玩咩嚟㗎？將所有嘢連結起嚟按次序。關事喎，我點樣可以整錯咗？ 點會係張凳啊？保險箱。
That doesn't make sense. I'm thinking about this all wrong.
唔係喎，好似真係第一。
I think I'm on the wrong track.
第一唔係張凳喎，點樣解喎
？Another dead end. No connection here.
兩樣無法連結。
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
俾人困住咗啦，跟住咧。
The agent's shoe caught fire inside
因為佢喺入邊跳緊球羽舞，所以隻鞋着咗火。
He ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
跟住俾人夾手指
he lost a shoe, the agent beeline for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could burst. The agent made a number of mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
Rising, Batman.
轉動輪子，哦。
Hurry the hell up already.
邊個叫輪子？哦，呢個點轉啊？話就係鋪，唔識轉。
Almost make out a message.
咁樣轉嘅。哎呀
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
佢塊面熟晒，點解啊
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Oh my god.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
好慢啊！咩啊？有冇睇到獎品藏起嚟非禮物？另外一個冇講大話嘅，問問第三個佢有好奇怪，一個冇遇到麻煩。喂，太耐都會震到傻咗㗎 ！Oh my god！ 早知我亂揀啦，我驚俾佢一嘢飛啲嘢出嚟嘛。就試下飛禮物聽。
What the hell？
其實都幾 幾煩嗰啲音。
Congratulations, you're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
咁啊，即係上面嗰個啦。死啦！我撳錯咗喎！哇！哦，真係錯咗！但好笑喎！原來呢度，原來係會聾咗嘅。我覺得大家都應該聾聾地啦，依家。咁佢試下咪停先，頭先唔覺意咁快咗，喂，可唔可以快啲嚟？好煩！我較細啲，我較細啲先。
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
佢得3個選項啫，我最多死多1、2次㗎。佢呢下都幾煩。好啊，飛啦，麥平。哇，犀利喎！解謎達人啊！
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
導彈咁神奇。
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics.
依家有冇好啲啊 game 聲
A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Mori sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend.
Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner.
喂，我哋終於解開咗條帶啦。
Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
唔好扯到我身上。
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
咦？係咪走啦？依家要？
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Riddler loves playing mind games, Jim. This was one of them. Don't fall for it.
You expect me to buy that? You've never lied to me before. I don't like it. I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
I already told you. It's a mind game to drive a wedge between us. Believe it or don't, Jim.
I just got this funny feeling. Well, I guess if it's your word against Riddler, there's only one option. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. I'm sorry. I guess Riddler's getting in my head after all.
父子關係
Batman
會唔會係咁啊？諗多咗。
I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Ủa, 做乜嘢嘅？翻到嚟，喂，係咪唔可以停㗎？呢隻 game 我想問，我記得係可以停㗎喎。
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. It sounded like he believed you, that Lucius Fox's death has nothing to do with the Batman. Still, Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Worrying about it won't help anything.
Neither will being cavalier. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop.
好，我頂唔順啦，我哋今日就玩到嚟呢度先啦，蝙蝠俠。咁我哋聽日再玩落去啦，係啦，因為實在太長啦，佢個關卡我記得係有得 save 嘅。咁啊 save 完，我哋聽日再玩埋落去，睇下究竟會係點先，係啦。 有少少慢隻 game 真係嗰個劇情。如果大家要玩開啲刺激嘅，又或者係想睇電影嘅感覺，其實都未必俾到你。有得 save 有得 save， 好似喺設定嗰度有得 save。係啊，咁我今日嚟到呢度先，多謝大家觀看啦。如果中意我直播，記得訂閱翻我 channel。拜拜，早唞啦各位，1點鐘啦。我哋聽日再一齊睇啦呢隻蝙蝠俠之內部敵人啊！拜拜，拜拜。